I have a question, sir.
Yes.
It's about what you have been telling us. We have to be a little bit straight and asking for maybe technologies, facilities, and so forth, rather than money. And what I was wondering is when you are preparing, let's say, for instance, a concept note, and you are limited. In most cases, they can limit you to write not more than 2 pages, and you have to be very brief. And actually, I have seen several cases that they even tell you that we know everything, anything you are going to talk about, we know it. So how can you be innovative if they know whatever case you are going to present? And of course, about budget, when you are preparing a proposal, a concept note, are you supposed to have a full project proposal before preparing a concept note? Or when you are preparing a concept note, you can just write it down without having a full proposal in mind?
Okay. Now, this is where innovation comes in. Whatever you're going to tell them, they will know, but the way you are going to combine the things they know is the innovation. I'll tell you an example. Innovation is not coming up with a new car, a new type of car, but I can get spares from different types of car and build a new car. I can get the suspension of a Land Rover, and I get the engine of a Hilux Toyota, and I can get the body of a Mitsubishi, and I can get the dashboard of a, you know what I mean? I can go on.
Yeah.
So I'm picking all the good things about the different cars, and I can build a new car which addresses all the weaknesses, because the Land Rover may have a strong suspension, but it's not very fast. And then a Hilux may have a very good engine, but the gearbox is very weak. And the body of a Mitsubishi is strong. Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when people come and look at my car, there's nothing new on that car that they don't know. But the product of those combinations is completely new, and it solves a problem in a very different way. So you're not telling them about the parts they already know. But the innovation is how have you combined the parts to respond to a particular problem. That will be new, and it can impress them. Okay? Because they would not have thought of it like that, even if they know the parts. So then, when it comes to issues of limiting the space, my minor at my master's was in marketing. Okay, I majored in entrepreneurship, but minor was marketing. And in marketing, they tell us that you must be able to fit an idea at the back of a business card. You hear me, eh?
Yeah.
I must be able to communicate an idea, to sell an idea in the space at the back of a business card. So we must be so clear about what we want to do that even if you told me use 3 words, I'll still sell. Use 10 words, I'll still sell. Okay? So even when they limit your words, it's because they want you to be very pointed. And remember, you're not telling them about yourselves and your ideas. You're telling them about what they will be interested in. Limit yourself to what they are going to be interested in, because we started by profiling them. We know who they are, what they want, what they're interested in, what they're trying to put their resources to. So based on that, we can come back to ourselves and say, of all the things we want to do in our organization, there's only one part that connects to them. So our story is only limited to that part of our organization that connects to them. And we are showing them how their objectives will be met by them connecting to that part of our organization, our objectives. An organization has got different objectives and different strategic areas and all. It's not always that a proposal must be written to cover all of them. Most cases, a proposal covers only one part, because that is the part that is relevant to the resource provider. And you are telling them how their issue will be addressed by connecting to that part of your organization. So if you look at it like that, you will find that when they tell you 100 words, you don't even need 100 words to write something. because it's so specific. You can say it in 35 words. Okay, and then as long as you are pointed, they will come and ask for more things. And also another thing you do to address that, I've done it in the video. I have said you can put attachments. Write a short concept note. If they tell you can include attachments, references, give them the references. So in the concept note, when you say something, give them a reference to a detailed document, so that if they're interested in detail, they can look there. If not, that's fine. Otherwise, if you are specific, then you won't need a lot of space. Then some project concept notes require you to include a budget, not a detailed one. But even if they don't, in your description, mention numbers, because that may tell them that your thoughts are complete. A tentative, general, or suggested numbers, that kind of estimates, you may do that, so that they have an idea on the scale. Okay? So that may help as well. The best concept note comes out of an already written proposal, finished proposal, because you are extracting only a small part of that and you have already completed the thought. But there are many instances when you have not reached the proposal, you are still initially thinking. So the way they want you to write a concept note, it does not require a proposal, because they know that it is an idea you are sharing with them. So it may not be very complete. But imagine when you already have a proposal. It means even when they expect you to just give them an idea, you're going to give them a solid idea. That would be the best concept note that they'll look at. So when you have a proposal, you have a very good concept note. But even if you don't have a proposal, you can still communicate clearly, because they know that it's still at idea stage. So they don't have very high expectations. I think I'll stop there.